Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for watching today. I'm just a few minutes early because busy day ahead of me today. Well, every day is busy, but extra busy today. So today, my topic is: Are you thinking about? Are you in a time of crisis in your life or a time of peace? Those are really the top, two things going on in our lives, or those feelings, or those situations, or a time in your life. You're either at peace, somewhere closer to the peace side, and things are going smoothly and going your way. I know sometimes in different parts of your life could be that way, but overall, and then other parts of your life, sometimes you're in total crisis. And I wanted to give you something to think about today to keep on top of your mind when you're in either one of those situations. Because what mostly happens when you are in a time of crisis in your life, you don't have time to think. You don't have time to plan or prepare or mindfully think about the things you need to do. All you're thinking about is that crisis or the crises in your life and how to fix them. So when you're in a time of peace, say right now, I'm talking business wise, real estate wise. If your real estate business is going well, everybody who's watching this, if your real estate business is going well, raise your hand, or yes, it's going well for me. I can't believe it. Any of you also have never have had your license for less than 10 years, raise your hand. If you're still there, I'm getting to the point here. And three, I'll put this. If you're, and I see this all over Facebook, I see this a lot, which is great. I'm happy for a lot of agents that are succeeding, especially our agents and agents out there. If you, from the day you got in real estate, your business has been going like this, steadily increasing, and today it's going well, and you haven't had a business crisis in real estate yet, no matter if you've been in the business a year, 2 years, 10 years. But why I pointed out to people in 10 years is that the real estate market has been steadily increasing for 10 years. It has not had a major drop. Not to be the uh, Debbie Downer or about the future, but everything in life is cyclical. 2008, more than half the agents, probably more than 3/4 of the agents out there now, have not experienced what happened in 2008, 2009 back then. I've been in the business 30 years, ups and downs and interest rates. There's agents out there right now that don't know an interest rate that has been over like 6%. And they have hey, raise your hand. You have a buyer out there that goes, what do you mean? It's not 2.5%. I have to take 3%, or I have to take 3.5%, or oh my God, it's close to 4%, and they're going nuts. Wait till it hits 6%, 7%, 8%, sometime between today and in the future. So the point I'm getting at is that crisis, the word crisis or the feeling of crisis is all relevant to your life. But when it's in a crisis, when you know you have a crisis, no matter if it's a legitimate crisis of financial, personal, health reasons, is that's all you can think about and focus on. So the next point is, if you're doing well in times of peace in your life, personally, financially, anybody in real estate, don't take this time to just take it easy. Not easy, but still continue to build and grow and think mindfully, start planning out how you could stay in that peace in your life. How can you stay there? Now, back to business. I don't tell people to overspend. I don't people say they have to go, double up their business. I don't tell people to risk, because when the market and everything is going very, 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 very well and the best it's ever have been, I'm sorry, there's different points of view. This is not the time to go into more risk. There's times to do a little bit of risk and a little bit of more marketing and doing a little bit, but don't, cash in all your chips. And I've seen agents over 30 years cash in all the chips. Everything's going great. Let's cash in and let's double up because I need, double the assistants and double this office space and double the this, double the that, because when things are at their highest or at high, there's more possibility for it to drop than to go up even more. So think about that. So be protective when you're in peace, be protective of what you have, but be mindful of how to keep it, how to think about things that you can do to stay in there when there's ups and downs. And the one advantage some agents and people have, I know it comes with experience, well, not even age or years, is you have to have those ups and downs. If you haven't been through downs and how to handle those personally, emotionally, financially, sometimes you just don't know how to handle those. So the advantage that some people have to have those ups and downs in their lives is they've been through it. They've seen it happen. They know how to adapt to it a little bit more if they learned from those experiences. So again, today, if you're in a, and this is really going out, why I came up with this subject is going out to all of the agents out there doing very, very well, because I want to continue to see you do well. I want to continue to see all of you. I want to see those Facebook posts of all those sales. I want to see those success stories and those buyers and sellers and building your business. Because I've, again, using my years of experience, I've been in the business where there's names in real estate were the top names in real estate 30 years ago, and those people are still out there, and some of them not even real estate anymore. Some of them are not even in those top lists of things because they didn't handle the ups and downs of real estate and the business on there. I want all those agents doing well to continue to do well. So be mindful when you're in peace and doing well. Plan. This is a time to focus in things and think about the future, because when crisis happens, it's not the time to go, oh my God, now I got to build my business even more, or I got to cut expenses, or I got to figure out my personal life because now I have to work more hours in the day than I did before because my income's cut in half. So these are things to think about, because when you're in a crisis, the crisis chooses your path for you. Have you been through that in your life personally or financially? Like I'll just say financially, have you been in a time in your life when you can't pay all your bills, or you have to pick and choose what bills to pay? It goes out to a lot of agents. Who chooses your financial life then? The crisis. The amount of money you have in the bank, or your paycheck that comes to all the people out there that are living paycheck to paycheck, your bills and your expenses, your obligations choose your life for you, financial life for you, that is. So I want you to get to that point where you get to choose. You have enough money in the bank. I'm saying going financially in here. You can make choices. Do I buy that or not buy that? Do I save? And you get to that point in your life when you can have that. So that's something to think about. Crisis, peace, when to focus, when to continue to grow, when to keep working hard to save and keep yourself in that point of peace, and be mindful of why your life is peaceful right now, why you're doing well, why you're happy, and always keep those. Write it down in a journal. Keep it a list. These are the things that are why I'm peaceful. This is why I'm happy, and how all those things. How you're going to keep those. How you're going to continue to work hard and be efficient to keep those things happy and peaceful in your life. And don't wait for a crisis to go, oh my gosh, I got to work extra harder or do this or do that, because that's not the time. And it's twice, 3 times, 10 times harder to get back to that peace when that crisis hits you. And sometimes it's nothing that you did. It could be the real estate market. It could be a health thing. It could be the economy. Be prepared for that and work towards that and think about that for the future. So that's it for today. Hopefully it gave you something to think about. And remember, use me as a resource. Call, text, email me anytime. I'll be happy to set some time aside for you, anybody out there, not just Century 21 Homes, our agents, and help you with your business or what's going on in your personal life. That's it. Have a great Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow on Friday. Bye-bye.